Nothing else, nothing more. And I don't have no problem with people ranting. I don't. You want to give me your opinion? That's cool. It was pretty much a rant about. I guess the friend went and bought phone. She had a 3-year-old phone and an 8-year-old phone. And the problem was, I guess the 8-year-old can't form a sentence. Yes, a part of me is like, yes, Sequise, you know, this is a problem. That's not. What the remote at? What? Where's the remote? Give me the remote. You still need the remote? So that's. But I was waiting for a solution. That's what I was waiting for. That never came. There was never. It was like, oh, restrict your kids from the screen time. Buy tablets with safety locks on them and all this other stuff, and that's good. But majority of the time, parents are. I think of it like this. I because my kid and I play with my kid and I give him mommy time. Like right now, he just running around. He watching my TV time. Which at the end of the day, if you think about it, when I was a child, I spent majority of time either playing with my siblings or watching what my parents watched. So did that mess me up because I was busy watching what my parents watched? My mom watched game shows, and my dad watched anything with racetracks, with gambling, and the news. Um, the news has been detrimental to every fucking body. I've never seen someone be like, "Oh, we watched the news and we was perfectly fine after that." No. So I like I said, I was waiting for the end because I feel like if you are when you're on YouTube and you present a problem and you don't present a solution or you don't present something a better options for people. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, majority of people that have kids don't understand the trials and tribulations and all the extra hard work that comes with having a kid. It doesn't. I guess it doesn't click to parents that sooner or later you're gonna become this little human's only source of entertainment. I want my mother to be the only source of entertainment. Meaning you are going to be what they want to play with. Even with phones, you're going to be with what they want to play with. And like I said, it's one thing to point out a problem. That is a problem. And I do feel some type of way when I am interacting with kids. They're on tablets all fucking day and they don't talk to adults. But majority of the time is it's not. You gotta remember that it's not the kid being into the phone. It's the kid seeing the adult into the phone. You cannot say, oh, the solution cannot be to monitor the kid's computer time and while the parent is giving themselves hella screen time. That's not the solution. These kids don't talk to other people because their parents don't talk to other people. At the end of the day, I understand that we want to make these little bitty humans be their own life force, do their own fucking thing. But the thing is, and until they get old enough to where they can do it on their own, these are little copies. These are little copies of what the fuck their parents is. So if a kid isn't speaking to you, it isn't because of the fucking iPad. It's because majority of the fucking time when they aren't in the fucking tablet, they're watching their parent being on the fucking device. And when people talk to their parent, that's how they're going to talk to people outside. So if people be like, hey, and they just sigh and look around and do all this extra shit, then that's what they're going to want to do when they're outside. And people will just walk up to them saying hi. Kids, first of all, we need to just go ahead and admit the kids are not born angels. They're not born angels. They're born little demons. The first thing a kid do is lie and cuss. Show me a motherfucking kids that the first thing they motherfucking did was not one of those two things. Cuss or lie. That's something that's not taught to kids. It's something that's in them. We got to teach these kids how to work hard for what they want. And that's a little fucked up because we ourselves don't know what we want. But I call this next motherfucking situation. Not the next video that I'm finna watch, but the next situation, but this situation I called it. First of all, I said that Don was gonna say that it was all David. And I know y'all like to quiz. How could he say it was all David? Because first of all, Don couldn't get nobody to move any motherfucking type of way because he didn't have the following base. So just Don walking into a motherfucking room and being like, yeah, suck my dick. It's not gonna work. All the females gonna be in there like, who is this dude? And why he want me to suck his penis so bad? Ugh, put it away. Now, if he walk in the room with David, and David like, man, I want to give you my video. And I was like, me, pick me. And he like, yeah, well, I'll pick you, but you gotta suck his penis. Of course you're gonna have to, oh no. But then you're gonna have those that's like, I suck penises on the regular. Give me that penis, Dom. Yeah. Y'all like really twist? Yeah. All I'm saying is that when all that shit was popping off, it wasn't making everybody like, ooh, I don't understand why they coming for David. I don't understand why they coming for David. I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. And I'm over here like, what you mean? Dom didn't have no followers. Dom was getting his penis sucked on David's word. Not only that, he was bopping out boxes. He was beat that box up. Girl, you finna scream? You wanna be in Dave's video? Better shut up. Don't make that face. They're like, Chris, you going to hell. I'm just saying. We have been waiting for a minute for him to come out and be like, I was never me. I was just a puppet. I was being used just like everyone else. And when the shit hit the fan, he let me go just like everybody else. All I did was put my penis where he said put my penis. And I should go listen to that song right now. Since my remote is working.
What do you mean? It's not working.
He's staying in some drama, y'all.
I know.
I cannot believe this.
We all know.
And he get his channel back. He didn't even get his channel back.
We all know.
I'm just back to let y'all know that the problem was given, but a solution was not given. I don't understand what y'all want us to do with what you pointed out a solution. Ooh, several years from now we can be able to look back on this. Several years from now we're gonna be able to look back on this video and be like, oh yeah, she did point out the problem, but she didn't give no fucking solution. She didn't even hint at a fucking solution. She never even, oh, okay, this is what we need to do. Okay, because clearly these parents need something for their kid to do. And then parents not even, which I gotta understand is, majority of these people, they're giving their kids the internet, the tablet to raise their fucking kid, is because majority of the motherfucking time, when they got out of school, their parents was sitting their ass in front of the fucking TV. Now, my parent, she was all right, school over, everybody come stand at my knees, we're gonna get some school along, and then, okay, y'all go entertain each other, type bullshit. And if you get bored and you want to watch TV, then you watch whatever adult is in the living room are watching on TV, then that's what you watched. But majority of the time, see, the problem is, when you do videos like this, you must look up what the problem can be. And what the problem in this situation is is that these kids is going off and having kids. That's the first fucking problem. Kids having fucking kids. The next fucking problem is these kids that are turning their kids into internet kids and iPad kids and phone kids is because that's low key how that's how they was raised. It's an endless fucking cycle. And until you give a motherfucker a way to step out of the cycle, it's still going to be a cycle. You telling your kid to you to monitor the TV time, to play with them. Parents is like, what? What are these things? These are already fucking foreign concepts to these fucking parents. You gotta break it down. Come up with a fucking game. Come up with something. But the simple shit that the damn CDC and the FDA already been saying, you don't need to say that shit, because I'm swear to God, if you just type it in the internet, everybody say shit. So you hopping on that bandwagon ain't the move, baby. And I know y'all like to quiz. Why are you upset? I'm not upset. I'm just saying is that you must understand that these parents are stuck in a cycle, right? And they're stuck in a cycle and they passing this cycle off to their kids. And everybody wants to be emotional as fuck. So you can't just come out and be like, oh, this is how you should do it. You got to come out. You got to sugar it up. You got to pretty it up. You got to be like, it's not your fault. But, maybe what your parents did to you isn't how you should do with your kids. Maybe try that. Try that. But because just coming out and be like, yeah, your kids is dumb. Oh, my God, your kids is dumb as fuck. Because my first question is, do you have a kid? Oh. Because now, once you tell me you don't got no kid, I don't know if my brain was going to enter that petty territory and be like, maybe you don't got no kids because then nobody feel like nutting in you and giving you a baby. Because that protection should be for the birds. Just like you don't want to hear that I'm giving my kids a fucking iPad because it's a distraction. I don't want to hear you ain't got no motherfucking kid because you use protection and you know you're not ready for that shit. Kids come when God give them to you. And God ain't chose you to give you none. Chose you to give you none, Lord. I'm so sorry. Shit. And now you over here. And instead of just enjoying your baby-free motherfucking life, here you is, over here in my motherfucking business. And it's weird because these be the same motherfuckers that be like, I just be mad in my business. Do you be mad in your business? Because I don't remember this motherfucking 3-year-old business being your motherfucking business. First of all, his business not even fucking paying him yet. That's the first fucking thing. Second of all, if the little girl can't read, maybe it is. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that the parents don't communicate with the damn kid and they ain't having a conversation amongst themselves. But that also means, what the fuck is the little girl watching? She watching Japanese, Spanish, what? Because then maybe there is a fucking learning ability. You can't be around somebody's kid for 3 fucking hours and be like, oh, yeah, the kid doesn't have a learning disability. The kid parent just needs to be in their life more. What? And you came with that conclusion within 3 hours, huh? Not a learning disability, you said. It's a parent problem. Oh. Okay, thanks, Genius. Bye, Genius. Now here go another kid being shorted by the fucking system because now the motherfuckers at school ain't finna try to do the testing because they ain't trying to pay to get the money up. But hey, since you said this kid ain't got no motherfucking problems, this is a school. This is the problem with the motherfucking school. The school has already entered this life phase, if you ask me, where it doesn't matter if a kid can't read, if a kid can't add, they're going to pass that kid to the next grade. No questions asked. And at this point, I feel like I need to see everybody's fucking workbook. I need to see everybody's fucking list of fucking jobs. Because every fucking time I go so fucking where everybody want to tell you how something is not their fucking job. That's the fucking problem now. That's why these kids is being failed now. Because the games and shit is saying, this is somebody's job. And everybody outside of the game is like, oh, this is not my job. 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 Who the fuck job is it? I want to see everybody's job descriptions. I want to see the YouTube job descriptions. I want to see the drama descriptions. I want to see regular ass working job descriptions. You know what? Fuck it. Give me the book with job descriptions and everybody's jobs in them so I can just read it and tell everybody if they're doing their shit right. Because apparently I'm not doing my shit right. I already know that I'm not doing my shit right. Sometimes I just wake up and I just look over at my kid and I just know I'm failing him somewhere. But where? I have no clue. But don't worry. There is enough parents out here in the universe that are destined to tell me where I failed at. Because even though God didn't give them no babies, God didn't give them no kids, and no guy decided to nut up in their VJJ and give them a kid. Somebody gave them the desire to judge every fucking body with kids. That's what the fuck was passed out. God was up there. He was like, you know what? You get a baby. You get a baby. That's enough babies. You know what I need to pass out now? Judgment. You judge people with babies. And you get to judge people with babies. You should thank me. You didn't get a baby, but you should thank me. And I'm just over here like, no. And I know y'all know guys are like, please, I don't even understand why you upset. Because you did what you did. Because at the end of the day, if you are one of those people stuck in a violent cycle where you don't see and then understand, explain, without judgment in your voice, in your eyes, what is wrong with kids having tablets? Because these parents are young. So you hopping up here, rolling your ass and looking like you know something, like you got the great big book of judgment in front of you, and God has came down from heaven his damn motherfucking self and chose you to judge everybody else. That's not the way to go. Because everybody else is just looking like, just gotta wait for the book to come back around. Because, don't we all know how the mighty fall? Because the book will come back around, and how's the mighty fall? So, I think that's what I was wrong. What I didn't like about this video. It was 14 minutes. There was no solution. It was just like, it wasn't even a conversation piece. The conversation piece is like, I feel this way. Please tell me how you feel. She was more like, I feel this fucking way. You can tell me how you feel, but it won't fucking change how I feel. And I'm just like, yeah, but my teacher told me if you don't have a solution, please don't tell us your problems. That's toxic. That's toxic. And there was no solution to this problem. My sister bought her kids bought her kids kid tablets. When a kid puts their mind to something, they can make shit happen. See, the reason why majority of parents don't give their kids kid tablets is because sooner or later you're gonna learn how to get around it. If you remember when you was younger, I know for a fact I did it when I was in fucking high school, when I was in fucking grammar school, and then all the schools where you could only get on certain shit, Disney, Cartoon Network, and Gmail. And then we was hacking on that shit to get on the other shit that we wasn't supposed to get on. Even though at the time, Facebook, MySpace, this is what we was sticking on to. And then you don't want to be one of those parents that keep your kid out of the loop. So then your kid want to sneak around to fit in. It's not about, sometimes it don't be about parents wanting to give their kids phone. Sometimes it's like, I can't help but to give my child a device. Please don't be nobody calling me. Because I have other things to do. I have places to be, and I just don't understand. Hold on, y'all. Oh snap! Will Smith just came out and said he too was sneaking around while she was, in her entanglement. No one cares, but whatever. So I'm gonna let's go ahead. Ooh, and I told myself to please, you're not gonna be able to make a nosy video, be it everybody else's business for so long, and I'm not, because I just made this video. Feeling some type of fucking way, blue. Feeling so fucking blue. Like, this is not a solution. I don't like it when people that don't have kids come out of the blue. Like, let me give you my opinion about some situation. Listen, you want to spend a day alone with my kids? That would have been my answer, my solution. You want to spend a day alone with my kids? Maybe you could tell me if you could entertain my kids more than I can entertain my kids within a day, since you clearly have it all together. And that has nothing to do with parents needing all this me time. Fuck that. You had a fucking kid. You lay down, you open your legs, you let him come up all up in you. You let him make a cum bucket all up in you. That cum bucket became a motherfucking baby. So now you gotta adult up. Now, if you need me to make videos telling you how to interact with your damn kids, so they won't be in a damn tablet, I can. I can give you a whole list of shit to do. You can play with the shoes, race with the cars, race with everything to kids. First of all, you don't gotta buy toys for kids. Kids are easily entertained. This bottle, whole fucking toy to a kid. Oh, that's a tornado in that bitch. There's a tornado all up in this bitch. Y'all see the water? The little fuzz bubbles? Splash, 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 splash. This remote, it's a prisoner. He needs to go to jail. For what crime? Not working. One of the batteries fell out and he ran away from home. It's a lot you can do. But my point is, when it comes to adults, you have to remind them that it's okay to be a kid. Like, there's no problem acting like a kid with your kids. But to point out a problem, Elijah, what are you doing?
Hi.
What are you doing?
I peed on myself again.
How? Let me get off that. Just get in the shower. Get in the shower. Yeah. Because first of all, I know how you peed on yourself. Okay, y'all. So with that being said, I'm gonna have to go ahead and end this. Yeah. But other than that, will I come back? Will I be back for another video? I don't know. I'm so my brain. My brain is like. I was so hoping that was gonna be like a game to do with the kids, to make it entertaining, to make it feel like you wasn't just giving your opinion and being nosy, and you was, and now here I am. And with that being said, I'm gonna just go ahead and get up out of here. It's your girl, pretty petty Taquiz, aka Blackout Taquiz, aka All Time Sexy, aka Lights Be Lights. Y'all like, where's Chris?